nor do I surrender. Here we go.
Black Adam, the latest DC superhero / anti-hero movie from the same guy who directed other movies like Orphan, Jungle Cruise, and Nonstop. Yame Colette Serra. Oh, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If not, and I butchered that name, I am so sorry. Starring Dwayne Johnson, who actually helped to produce the film and has been wanting a Black Adam movie for around 13 years now, it has received mid-reviews by critics but pleasing scores from audiences.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find.
Where do I stand? Honestly, I quite like it, despite some very obvious and glaring flaws. It's still fun and mostly overcomes those issues for fan service or genuine care for the character. Let's see. Black Adam follows the revival of the titular Teth Adam, a man gifted with the power of the gods. Exactly like Shazam, but we don't talk about Shazam here. In the fictional country of Kahndaq, that is supposed to be like Egypt, a gang called Intergate is trying to find a legendary crown said to possess the powers of hell, and yada yada yada, it's another DC MacGuffin, yada yada. Black Adam draws the attention of Amanda Waller, who sends Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Cyclone, and Atom Smasher to control Adam's power. And other stuff happens. It's a superhero origin film, and it's fun for the most part. It has a unique look to it, and fun characters. Johnson clearly has a fascination and love for Black Adam, but I feel like he could have given him a bit more of a personality than the stoic, I do what I want type of personality we see constantly. Hopefully that'll be fleshed out a bit more in upcoming films, given this was the first one, so we'll see. The style in this is also really interesting. It's a lot of sudden slow-mos and zoom-ins on details that, quite ironically, flash by really quickly, but there's still plenty of action, and Black Adam is just over-the-top powerful, which is fun to see when he's pitted against a bunch of dumb goons who clearly don't know who they're up against. It's like watching Mortal Kombat finishers. It's kind of ridiculous, but still fun, but not overly gory like Deadpool would be. The other groups are fine. Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate is a lot of fun.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
I have no idea why Noah Centineo was cast. He's not a big name and isn't a fantastic actor, so it's a bit weird he got such a big role with Atom Smasher. Hawkman could be called a co-star, and Aldous Hodge does a fun job with him, but his eagerness to pick fights gets a bit old the second time through. I will say it felt weird having the Justice Society fight someone detailed as a demigod, given they should know about Shazam, but okay, whatever. We don't talk about Shazam here, even though we have one of the same actors in The Wizards, but whatever, it's fine, cool. That's another just odd choice. Despite several interesting cameos and a mid-credits scene, Zach Levi's Shazam is just nowhere to be found or even mentioned. Like I said, the Wizards are there and played by the same actor, but no mention or hint of the other Lightning God Boy is ever brought up. Other issues include characters like Atom Smasher and Cyclone feeling unneeded. Cyclone at least looks cool when she does her thing, but they don't really do anything noteworthy besides exist and dryly explain their origins in a side scene. Black Adam's backstory is also a bit rushed. Actually, the entire movie feels rushed. It goes at a breakneck pace that honestly kind of needs it. There's so much information in here that needed to be told, and if it had more time, the film could have easily been 2.5 to 3 hours long, and that would have been so tiring and dragged this review down by at least a full number or two. Thankfully, exposition is broken up through action and some comedy. Some jokes land, not all of them, and overall it's a fun introduction to a new character that I hope we do see a lot more of later on. It's also fun to see Amanda Waller show up in a more mainline title. Oh, and Dr. Fate is just fun. He's always been a favorite of mine, although he does seem way too similar to Doctor Strange in way too many cases, from the facial hair to the cloning to even like how the magic looks a little bit. It is really weird to see that, but I don't know what else we would do, so he looks cool. I'll give it a pass. Overall, I think this film was doomed to fail for critics because of the hype and the step backwards in superhero storytelling. Fast-paced origins are kind of dull nowadays, and this film was so overly advertised franchise, and in conjunction with so many things like Fortnite, Multiversus, and even other movies like DC Superhero Pets, it just wasn't gonna match all of that hype at all, but it's still just fun. It feels like it's meant to be played kind of stupid, like, oh, turn your brain off, have some fun here, but still think about, oh, there's some emotion, which there is. It's not bad, but it's all kind of jumbled. It's still fun and a good watch and has some really neat effects, fun fights, and at least one or two chuckles here or there. I say give it a watch. There's enough in here to see at least once. I wouldn't go more than that. The side characters, just write them off entirely. They are not useful whatsoever to the plot. They don't do anything. It should have just been Black Adam, Hawkman, and Dr. Fate, but I understand them wanting to throw in a couple more to fully round it out, but they don't do anything. There's no sense having them in there. But that's it. I think Black Adam is still a worthy film, and Johnson did a great job with the character. I can't wait to see more. Clearly we are, so we'll see. There is a mid-credit scene, so yeah, that too. Black Adam gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around for another one of these. Black Adam has never been a big favorite of mine. He's always been a little weird to me, which I understand. The character doesn't feel that popular and is a little more on the lesser known side of the characters. I get there's the whole thing with Shazam, which got the revival from the movie, which also wasn't very well known outside of, I guess, the animated films, but that was a good movie. The sequel's coming up. It's so weird that they never mentioned him. That one decision baffles me completely. They have the same powers. They get their powers from the same thing. Why aren't we bringing that up here? Don't know what happened there, but I guess maybe we'll see in the Shazam sequel, which is coming out in a few months. Is it a few months? I think it's before the end of the year. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. What did you think? Do you like Black Adam? Are you tired of Black Adam showing up in everything? Black Adam in Among Us? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss a video, and that's it. Have a great day, and if you're not, have a better one. See ya.
I'm just a ghost in your stereo. The fading memory of a shipwreck in the undertow. You're just a lost song on your own. And I'm just a ghost in your stereo.